Hey everyone, welcome to day 18 of Vlogmas. So if you've not seen one of these videos, what I did is at the beginning of the year, I asked my friend to pick 24 books that she wanted me to read, either books that made her think of me, books that she had read and loved, whatever the case may be. And she emailed the list to my husband and he put them all in this big old vase. So now I am going to unwrap one of these and I will vlog my experience reading it. So as I'm filming this, it is October 1st, which is awesome because that means it's baby month. We have officially made it to the month of the baby. Today was a weird day. I had an ECV, which is basically a externally trying to rotate the baby because the baby is breech. Unfortunately, it was not successful, and so baby is still breech, and if it doesn't flip, it's just going to have to be a C-section, which is something I'm really not excited about. But I'm 37 weeks, so we've got a couple weeks to see if it flips. I'll continue doing chiropractic, doing all the spinning baby stuff to see if we can get it to flip. If not, we're at a point, I've been doing all the things, and so we really are just at the point of surrendering, giving it to God, letting it be what it is, and hoping that the birth is great. So that's where we are. So I'm going to pick a book, and then let's see what it is. Let's see what it is, and then I'll tell you about the day. So we've got Full Tilt by Emma Scott. So I have heard about this. Emma Scott, I think she is a really emotional writer. Is that true? Is that not? I'm looking it up on the Goodreads. Full Tilt. Let's see. Okay, it's number 1, Full Tilt. I have it as want to read, and it's 4.37. So I would love you forever if I only had the chance. Casey Dawson has always lived life on the edge, impulsively, sometimes recklessly, and now as lead guitarist for a hot up and coming band, she is poised at the brink of fame and fortune. But she's torn between wanting to be a serious musician and the demons that lure her down the glittering but alcohol-soaked path of rock stardom. A wrecked concert in Las Vegas threatens to ruin her career entirely. She wakes up with a hangover, no memory of the night before, how she ended up on her limo driver's couch, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, it says it's a part of a duet. It's available on Kindle Unlimited, which I don't have. Yikes. Full Tilt is a story about what it means to love with your whole heart, to sacrifice, experience terrible grief and soaring joy, to live life with all its beauty, its pain, and in the end, be able to smile through tears knowing you wouldn't change a thing. So, sounds great. Sounds really interesting. I'll see how I can get a copy of that. But, yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to go outside and cut my husband's hair because we expected this to take all morning and it didn't. And I feel pretty good. So, going to cut his hair. He normally lets my daughters take a half job first. And so do that. Lunch, naps, soccer, all the things. So I will check in when I have something to say about this book. And so fall is finally doing its thing today. It is currently 59 degrees outside and yesterday was 90. And so this is the best welcome reprieve. And I think here on Wednesday, maybe we're going to get close to a freeze, which is crazy. It was 90 yesterday. And one of my kids had soccer and a girl on her team overheated. And now today we're in jackets and it's cool. But I love fall for that. You just never know. Things change quick. And I'm really ready to be done with the bugs. So hopefully that happens soon. But anyway, I started this book this morning. And so far, so good. I'm interested for sure. So I don't know if this is new adult or what it is. But it is following two different people. One is a boy, a man, a young man, I guess, who just had heart replacement surgery. And so he's waking up, and I think his girlfriend left him and said it was all just his health stuff was too much. And so then we flash back and we get him as a limo driver. And then our female character is the lead in a very popular band. She has horrible parents. I don't know what happened, but something she did. She was 17 and they kicked her out and now want nothing to do with her. And my mama heart hurts so bad. There is nothing my girls could do that would make me never talk to them. And like the dad refuses to talk to her. The mom is really short and cold and barely answers the phone. And like, I don't know what happened, but whoa, can you hear the birds? Oh my goodness. So I'm intrigued. I'm not very far into it, but I'm definitely intrigued. So today is Sunday. And since Thursday, I have felt just awful. So I don't know. It's the October 13th. So I'm 9 days out from my due date. And I don't know, certain things have been happening in my body that show me that labor is maybe near. I've been having some contractions, nothing consistent. But so I'm wondering like if just feeling like garbage is now just going to be a thing for the rest of this pregnancy, or if it means labor is coming in a couple days. So I really wanted to make sure I pick this book up next. So if it happens, we're vlogging it. So yes, today is Sunday. So back to what I was saying. Today is Sunday and I just feel awful. And so we're doing church from home. Also K-State played last night at 9:15 p.m. And then other games ran late, so it was even later. So my husband stayed up and watched until 1 a.m. this morning. And I did not. And so me and the girls just watched the game. And now it's like 9:15. And we're going to watch church. I'm going to do we're getting a breather because we've just been watching the K-State game, which we should have prioritized the other way. But I actually started the K-State game before they got up. So yeah, we are going to be outside for just a little bit, get some wiggles out, get some fresh air, then watch church. And then I think my neighbor, she just had her knee replaced. And so she's been taking my girls on walks, and my girls have been walking her dog. And it's been such a blessing because then they're gone for like 30 or 45 minutes just around the neighborhood. And so I think that's going to happen today at some point. And we're just going to have kind of a lazy day. This weekend has been all about baby prep. And I think I feel pretty good about where we're at. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a lazy one, and I'm here for it. I have a Patreon live show tonight, so yeah, that's really the whole plan for today. So I will check in when I have more to say about this book. Hey everyone, it's the same day, and we're doing basically the same thing. Sitting outside, enjoying the beautiful weather. My neighbor actually just took 2 of my kids on a walk with her dog, and now that, well, it's like 4 o'clock, so she was going to do it earlier and didn't. And so now she's got 2, and then I've got 1. And we're just waiting for the Patreon live show. And so I'm like 50 or 60% of the way through this book. And I'm really liking it. Like, so there's been no steamy scenes, but there's definitely some talk about like steamier stuff. But not bad, not over the top in my opinion. There's some language, not bad, not over the top in my opinion. But so our 2 characters are becoming friends. And they spend 4 days together and just kind of shut out from the rest of the world. And so that bonds them pretty quickly. And now she's deciding, does she want to keep living the rock star life, or does she want to not? Because she's kind of struggling with some addiction issues. And he, has his heart issue. So there's that going on. I'm glad it hasn't been kept like a secret for super long. And overall, like, I like these characters. I like the story. It's not going to be something that's like the best thing ever, especially being my age and reading it. But reading it as a 17, 18-year-old, I think that would be great. So, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to check in because it reads really, really fast. And so I don't want to completely finish it and not update it all. So, yeah, that's everything. I've been having baby watch, which by the time you see this, we'll have a baby, but I've been having a lot of contractions today. I really don't want to have a baby on the 13th because Friday the 13th makes me nervous. Well, it's not Friday, but like it would be. But it's 4:15. I don't feel like it's going to happen today, but maybe. I've definitely had more contractions than normal today, so we'll see. So, yeah, I will check in later.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my 3rd chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.
everyone, so it's the next day, and we've done a lot of park hopping and just fall leaves looking, and I had an OB appointment and went to the chiropractor, and it's just been a busy couple days. But I wanted to get on and let you know that I have finished Full Tilt, and I think I'm going to give it like 3.5 stars. So as a 35-year-old, I'm giving it 3.5 stars. As a 20-year-old, 25-year-old, I probably would have really loved it. So long story short, I can't remember what all I've said about the plot, but it's about a girl who's a rock star, and her parents are awful, and so in an attempt to like find love, she is just drinking a lot, really living up the rock star life, and she's not really happy with that. And then she meets her limo driver, who is this guy who has a heart condition, and so you know from the beginning that this is not going to be like a forever thing, because both have extenuating circumstances. Okay, so he takes her home because she is like blackout drunk, and they're very platonic for a while, and then I would say about 2/3 of the way through, maybe steamy things start happening, and so definitely skipped a lot on that. Definitely gets pretty steamy. So but anyway, so they spend 4 days together, and then both kind of have to re-examine their lives. She has to decide, does she want to continue down this rock star path or not? And he kind of has to decide like how hard he wants to fight to live. He is an artist who works in glass blowing, which I thought was really interesting, and it's just their romance. Like, this is good in the way that like John Green and Nicholas Sparks are good, where it's like, you know what's coming, you know the emotional gut punch they're going for. Yeah, there we go. And so it didn't make me cry, it didn't make me like overly emotional, but it was like, okay, that was a good story. So 3.5 stars on that. Like I said, in a different stage of life, I might have been more emotionally impacted, but it wasn't for that. So now I'm just sitting waiting to pick up my daughter from enrichment school, and then this afternoon she has soccer, and my husband's going to take the kids, and I'm going to go get my hair cut. I've been having contractions all day, and so just getting my hair like bangs trimmed, hair done a little bit. So I mean, not so I'm ready, but like just because it's easier now than it'll be when baby comes. So it's the 15th right now, so we'll see. You will know by now when this baby comes, but I don't, so we'll see when it happens. But that's everything for this Full Tilt vlog. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.